Hello everyone, Vicki Achard here with Nature's Best Art. Come on in, we're going to have fun today. So I'm in the dark for just a little bit because I want to show you my light box. It's called a Light Tracer by, I don't know how to pronounce it, Artograph. Yeah, that's easy to say. You can find them anywhere on the internet. And I love it. It's wonderful, and I've only used it about 1 or 2% of the paintings that I've done. I've made over 100 and I don't know, 20 paintings. And actually, I don't really remember using it, and except for this. Now remember, a couple videos ago I showed you can put your paper up to your computer also, but I do not recommend that. It's not good for the computer. I did do it for one project that we did a little bit ago, but I do like to draw freehand, but in intricate places like this today. This light box is a light, well, what do you call it? It's a saver. So what you do is you just put your light box on, and you put your picture in back of your paper, which is right here. We're going to draw a beautiful rose that I received from a friend. And then you put your paper on here, and you start just drawing, or sketching, or I guess you call it tracing, the very most intricate parts of this rose. I'm standing up because I'm going to be moving around to be turning the lights on soon. But I just wanted to show you the setup that I did to start this painting. I just love this idea because this is very, very, very... Now, when you paint, or you do this, you can put it in the middle, all these middle parts. You can leave a lot of this out if you want. But I actually wanted to put them in. And see, I'm going to get way in the down here. And I'm making this like darker so you can see it, eventually when I turn the light on. So that I know where to stop and start my lines, even this part here. And I went throughout the whole picture like this. Now, so what I did was well, let's turn the lights on and we'll talk some more, okay? All right, hold on one minute here. Put all my lights on that I use, which is an overhead. And I use this light over here on the side, which is my bright light. And then I turn my light, let's turn this off because it might be a little too bright for you now. Turn my lamp on, has 3 bulbs, and then my light over here, over there. Now let me scoot my chair in, but I'm gonna have to move this a little bit. You're gonna see my setup here a little bit, and I'm gonna move my chair in so that I can talk with you, okay? All right, let's move this in more. Sorry about this if it's too bumpy or whatever. Here, there we go. There we go. Okay. So that's, I wanted to show you. Now, I just want to talk a little bit about the size of this painting. It's going to be for 11 by 14. And I like to use masking tape to put my paper on there. I'll just set this over here. We don't need that. This is the one I did. I'll show you. I got sticky fingers for a minute. Okay, let me show you what I have here. This is on my computer. See, I took a picture of that rose she gave me. And I hope that you can see that. Can you see that? Looks a little dark. I don't know why, but I hope you can see it. But you can actually see it on the paper here, right there. So what I told my husband I wanted was, I wanted a picture, as you saw, that was a little small for what I need. So what he did is I asked him to print me a picture of it so that I could use the light box, which is, you know, and everything is right here now. On the board that I needed to use, which is a foam board. I put my 1-inch masking tape on here, all around it. That's going to be the border of my painting. And then this size is 10 and 13 by 16. 7. This is a, you know, an 8. Let's see, was it 8 by 11 paper cut? 10 and 13 by 16, and 7 and 13 by 16. That'll give you 11 by 14 painting, which is, you know, it's smaller than, a little smaller than what my husband printed out. But look at the intricate details of this. Isn't this just absolutely the most beautiful thing? I tell you, oh boy, I just love those roses that I received from my friend. And so this is another rose picture that I made. Oh, let's see, when did I make this? This was 2020. It's called Delicate Rose, October 2020. And I just love this one here. Can you see that one? We already have it matted. My husband does our matting and framing. It's beautiful. And so I'll put this back up here. And these are our cards that, you know, we make from it also. And just love that. And I want to show you this, when we get to talking about paints, I was thinking that I wanted to use here, I'll show you the paints, the permanent rose color that we're going to be using today. I'm going to talk a little bit in a minute about our paints, but I just absolutely love permanent rose. And if you add a lot of water to it, you'll get something like this color. Isn't that beautiful? These were booties that I bought my grandchild, and I thought they'd make a really pretty baby picture. And I call it baby girl shoes. And we also have a card for that. And I thought how nice it would be to send a card, you know, to someone who has had you know, a girl. So I really enjoyed using that, and love doing that. Just had so much fun. I also have, actually, I want to show you, and I call this baby boy booties. Isn't that cute? So, love that. That's a card that I made. This was one of my Let's Paint, in my Let's Paint series. I have that on my, on the YouTube also, my Let's Paint series. And this is, oh, I showed you this. Did I show you this card? I can't remember. Yeah, I think I showed you this card. But, so I love doing these big roses. I'm going to have so much fun painting, you know, and I'm going to start painting with the dark colors first and get all those dark areas in. And so let me put all this down here. And I'll show you a little bit about mixing colors for this that I did yesterday. And I'm going to, like I say, oops, this is going to be a little cumbersome here to move around. Excuse my hair. Probably you're going to see my hair. Don't want to. Okay, there we go. All right, so now let's see. I talked about the light box. Oh, the pencil that I used. You know that number 2 is all I used, but I want to show you these erasers here that are very important. They're to use a really good eraser. They're called polymer eraser caps. And they don't leave any marks at all, blackened marks or anything. So these are really nice to get. And then I also, sometimes in a big area, I use my Prismacolor Magic Rub, it's called. And they're very nice. I wanted to show you that. Okay, showed you the photo on the computer, the other paintings. Now, the mixing of the colors. So what I use, what I'm going to use in this painting, I want to show you this, are my Winsor & Newton Cotman colors. I'm going to hold these up for you so you can see them a little better. And they're going to be, let's see here, where do I have my, oh, here it is, here. I'm going to show you my mixing of these colors. Okay, so I'm going to be using permanent rose, and these are the, like, did I tell you, they're the Winsor Newton Cotman. They're not professional, they're student grade, and they're very, very nice. I did the girl booties with these, and I like them a lot. They're very economical. They're beautiful, beautiful colors. This is my palette here. I don't know if you can see that. It's different than my M. Graham palette, and I like it a lot. The paints, I haven't painted in a while with these. They do dry up, but you got to spritz them, and they'll probably, you know, the ones I used yesterday, they came back really nicely. I wanted to tell you a little bit about that. Now, so I'm gonna use mauve. That's this one, the permanent rose. I mean, wait, let me start with this one. Here, permanent rose. Let's start with that one. I was showing you mauve, and it's permanent rose. And then I'm going to probably put quite a bit of water in that to make it lighter, you see, the permanent rose. Almost looks red to me on camera, but it's not. It's like a coral, but it turns out like that. Doesn't look like it would turn out like that, but it does. Okay, and then we're going to, for our medium colors in the rose, we're going to use permanent rose mixed with mauve. Here, I keep holding the mauve up. The permanent rose mixed with the mauve, and it'll come out like that. It'll give us like a medium color, you know, not a real dark. Now, to make my darker colors, I'm going to actually mix mauve and Hooker's green, which makes this darker color right here, and that's what, you know, in those really intricate places of the rose. And then I'm going to use and these the lamp black. Now I always say for the Hooker's green, I always forget to say Hooker's green light. Hooker's green light is the student grade excuse me, paint. I do have I want to talk a little bit about this. I have a Hooker's green, and you just call it Hooker's green. The Hooker's green light is a student grade Cotman, Winsor Newton Cotman, and the Hooker's green is the Winsor Newton Professional, which I have in my M. Graham paints. You've seen me use my professional paints a lot. Now that I've got you totally confused, it makes a little bit of a difference. The student grade, you know, is just lighter, gives me a lighter look, a lighter look. I'm kind of heavy-handed, so I love my M. Grahams, but I can get too much paint sometimes in my paintings, but that's okay. But sometimes I like to use my Winsor Newton Cotman. It'll keep me from getting really too dark. If that makes any sense, because I have filler in them and they're not as strong as the professional paints. So I think we talked about everything I wanted to talk about. My cards are in my Etsy shop, and it's etsy.com/shop/nature's-best-art. So you can get any cards you want there. Now my paintings are offered, some of them, a few of them on my Etsy shop, and we have a website, but it's been down, and you know, it's not been running up for a while now. We have to get that running again. But let me know, you know, if you see anything you like, and I'm really, like I say, anxious to start this painting. What I'll be doing is I will be sharing that in the next, it's going to take me a while to do this one, I think, because I have 9 grandchildren and I'm actually going to be babysitting a couple of them for this month, this whole entire month of February, for more than usual. So so I'm painting when I can, and I will definitely share everything with you. So thank you for joining me today. I hope that helps you. If you don't have a light box, you certainly can sketch freehand, and but either way, it's going to be lots of fun. And I hope I inspired you today to get out your paints and enjoy painting. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.